Good morning all. Today I'll be working on putting some outside electric feed to a garden sort of plant display. Basically for today I'm just going to run a 4mm 3-core steel wire armoured with a, just to get them around the problem for the time being, an external IP rated socket. We're going to be fitting a new secondary consumer unit. I'm going to use the fuse box with a double pole switch and a RCBO. Put a 20 amp in for them. We're going about 40 meters, so I'm all right on cable length and voltage drop according to my calculations. So I've got my mate with me today, Steve from County Security. He's going to give me a bit of a throw because we don't want to be stuck out in the cold. I'm getting old, I've got arthritis. At 60 odd I'm getting a bit grumpy as well, so I want to get it done and out the way so we can expand on it. Eventually the outside socket's going to be changed. I'm going to put an adaptable box, then put the outside socket, fuse everything down inside the adaptable box and put a kinetic switch so that they can have a feed, 5 amp feed coming off it for their lighting in the garden, which is going to be done later on this year, which we ain't got a lot of time, or some part of next year. But the customer's going to pick the lights and then invite me over to redo a survey. Anyway, I'm off to sunny Stowbridge, well, part of Stowbridge, Old Swinford. Anyway, follow me along. Right, today, cable through there, across there, down, in amongst that lot, up behind there, up the wall, on top, drop down behind here, follow it round on the inside, all the way down there on the inside to the end. This will be clipped on the inside round there. I'm going to do a dog leg round the back of that because this end's 2 bricks in. We put it surface then behind the gravel, close up to the trees as possible. So it's identified. I ain't going to dig this gravel up. So come across here to this and come out here and on here I'm going to put an adaptable box, probably a double socket, and with a kinetic switch inside. And that's it for today. But this lot here is going to have some lighting of some sort, and up here going to have some lighting, decorative lighting. I just want the socket for a barbecue. Anyway, that's it. Let's crack on. See what you think of them. I'll get you on using them. Or all 8 left-handed. Let's get a bit of that slack off it, so you can get a bit of a welly now. bit more. Okay, right, that's that.
So I've used these a few times.
Yeah.
And it's neat. That would allow you then to put a much smaller adaptable box in.
Yeah.
Plus also,
Right, as you can see, it's been raining. Weather forecast, no rain today. Get here, it's not raining. Now it started to rain. So, right, this is just a temporary fixing, just so we don't pull the slack back. So we got a fix in there, just temporary. We can't get that membrane up, so we're going to go across the top. Because I'm going to put a bit of tape over the top. So officially I'm going to say now that I'm going to put some electrical tape over the top, marker tape, and then cover it back up again. Nobody ever goes down here. It's in the hedge. It's pushed underneath. Whoop, got my thumb then. It's pushed underneath there. You can't see it. I've got the bramble marks, scratches. My mate's got them as well. So we've gone underneath that lot. Over time it'll obviously grow and cover up where we've been. I've gone round there, round this, as you can see inside there. I've clipped it, excuse me, there, push it down inside, all the way down, just dropped it inside there. I was going to try and clip it, but it's pointless. Right, come round there, another clip, round there, round the back. I've got a couple of clips down there, etc. And one, I think I can make it out there, one there. So we come over the top, onto the top of there, all with these fax clips. Right, I'll just show you what these are. These are these things, etc. And we're using the 15 to 18 mil. Could have got down with a smaller size. That's them basically. Drill a 10 mil hole, they clip together, and you just knock it in the hole. Anyway, back up here. So we're going all the way along the top, down, down. I've changed it to plastic here, etc. 400 mils I've done them at. Gone underneath there, just below the surface at the back. Nobody's ever going to see it. Down there, down there. We're going to go along there. Already made the holes for the clips. I'm going to clip it down there, put some electrical tape over there, up. My mate don't want to be filmed, so I'm just getting out of his way. Long there, there, etc. And we're going to be going in through that area there somewhere, at that area. Now, we've obviously got the damp proof, so we've got to watch that, see where the earth goes in. So we're going to try and follow that as well. Anyway, that's me finished. That's Steve. No, you don't want to be on camera. I don't swear I've got you on camera. I'll finish it off on this end. Now, if we put a bit of electrical tape down there just to identify there's something down there. That's going to be done after. We're going to cover it up for now. And then I'll come back and scrape it out.
is that magnetic, that bit?
No, but it will be because I've got the Klein magnetic or demagnetising or magnetising thingy bobby thingy what's it. You know, you shove your screwdriver bit through.
Yeah. Just wondering why you've been so lazy using an electric one.
Well, like I said, well, you know, I've got a problem with my wrists and etc. So I don't really want to exert myself, do I? I'm getting too old. I'm brittle now. You're catching up with me. That's another thing I could do.
You're doing that backwards as well. You're cutting blades the other way.
I can't grip like I used to be able to. Can with this hand, but ever since that shoulder, which is what the doctor just found for, is yeah. Right, where's my sleeving?
That's been wasteful putting it the full length.
Hang on, look. I know it's a full length.
Still being wasteful.
Okay, I'll do it halfway for you. Yeah? So I'll do it to there like that. Yeah? That way they'll get the wasteful please onto me.
Yeah, they'll be picketing the road at the bottom, stopping you driving away.
I know. Oh, my knee. Oh. Yep. Lock on, lock off.
I've got to buy me one of those. That's
I know.
much easier than use the little blowtorch bit on my soldering iron.
Yeah.
Far better.
Ooh, gotta be careful though because it is quite hot. And you can do what I've slightly done there.
Yeah, singed
it. Right there again. So it is quite hot. It ain't like having one of them, you know, the battery DeWalt e-guns.
Yeah.
It ain't like, I mean, one of them would do it. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Right, that's how that's done. Right, I ain't gonna put the socket on yet. I'll strip these strippers. Have got holes in them for cable.
Can never get on with those.
And you know I still use this. But I'm going to try it for YouTube. I'm going to try it like this. I've still got the problem with grip.
You've been polishing your trumpet too hard.
Now, you remember that accident I had in karate?
Yeah, when you broke your thumb or your fingers,
Well,
whatever it was, yeah.
knocked my fingers off.
Yeah.
So when I make a fist, I can't close these two down properly. So when I'm pulling like this, there's no pressure off these two. If I was the other way around, I would be able to. Come on.
Not the easiest stuff to strip, is it?
No, and it's getting quite cold out here. It is mid-November, which I think is officially winter.
No, it's December.
Is it?
December, January, February, winter.
Okay, so it feels like winter. I wish I could grab You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
See, the ratchet strippers wouldn't do that sort of wire anyway. It's
no.
too tough.
I've got one of them. What is it? The Klein cable stripper. But I just don't use it. I mean, it's good on some things, but you know, by the time we've got it out, etc., it's just, I don't know, just a hassle. I don't know what that was.
That's what you stripped off the grey, isn't it?
Is it? Yeah. Sorry, need my glasses on. Sorry. Right, did we bring the screws?
You said you did.
We did. Let me get out of this lot. Did you bring these down because I
A
have?
few spare. No, a few spare for you.
Right, I have got some. But you know what I'm like?
Scrounger.
A scrounger, and I've got to be honest, I didn't know which box they're going to be in the car. Right, so where would you have this, Stephen? Would you have it up high?
I would have it up fairly high.
Yeah.
Given there is very little room.
Yeah. Okay, let's have a slurp of latte. Right, make sure that's okay. I will put it about there. Whoop. It's really. What have we forgot? Spirit level?
As long as it looks square, you can't stand back at a distance to see whether it's square or not.
No, but you know more square and you're square, don't you?
Yeah, you got one leg shorter than the other.
Yeah. Well, I've got one eye different as well.
Hence your nickname Isaiah.
Eh?
Hence your nickname Isaiah.
Yeah.
One eye's higher than the other.
Well, I don't think I'm going to have a look at that. I'll have the camera. Are you going to get it on camera? Oh. Just
Yeah, looks pretty good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Grab that one again. Right, let's get the other screws in. Get it flat. I do like this screwdriver.
I think it just, once you got used to it.
Yeah, well, like I said, I mean, I bought it just for a screwdriver, but I didn't realise that when you use it, it's got a pressure sensor. So you don't touch that, you just put pressure on it, and it starts on its own. So I couldn't understand where it knew I was going by the screw.
I'm just wondering if that was designed with consumer units in mind.
Well, I've got to be honest, I have seen it used on. I'm going to only single these
Because you've got to tap off.
because I'm going to tap off eventually anyway to put a outside fuse spur to downrate it, so we can put the lighting on at a later date should they want it, not because they need
How much did you pay for that, Bosch?
I've got to be honest, I don't know.
That would be useful when you're putting all the breakers into a board.
Yeah,
Um,
I do like the torque settings.
yeah. And then you can always torque it up with your torque screwdriver after. But to be putting them all in, that would be quite useful.
Right. Right.
How much was it?
We have a little problem because in my haste I've dropped two rubbers. So I'm going to get a torch and find them. Because I know it was down here, they'll probably be around here somewhere. Here's one. So I need one more, which is probably going to be on the floor somewhere.
If not, just gob a sealant.
Yeah, but I'd sooner. Let's just do a double check. And it's not there, it's not there, it's not there, it's not round there. I could have flung it over there somewhere, but I can't see it. Can't see it round here. I might get my torch and just have a look down there. So, if you would like to stop recording.
Okay, time me again now.
Right, we found the offending item. It's at this point where you realise you put the weep holes at the top. Joking. Right. I did bring this screwdriver down. I have a feeling that might be a bit big. Okay, right. Let's put that. Okay,
It might pay you to lie on the floor now.
Right.
And do it. Not the best of design socket, that, where you have to put it on.
Yeah.
The main shroud over, and then it's a standard socket you put on afterwards. It's not the easiest.
Right. Now, that's gone on there. What I'll do is I'll use this. Would be great if you got a little light on it, this would. Can't find the hole, Stephen. I do like this. I know, keep on saying. Right, if you can pass me the socket. You'll have to translate this for me because there's a screwdriver. A top. Right, we got L. I shouldn't joke about on this, should I, Steve? We got L and N for N. N.
And E.
Now we got a aerial. Oh, that's upside down.
Antenna.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, you've been around me too long on that. Antenna. Right.
And it's raining again.
Yeah, I can feel it. I think I just need a cut there.
You need some sharper cutters now.
Right, I need a pair of cutters that you don't blow up when you borrow them. Right, after buying me new cutters because you blew up.
I've only blown up one of your cutters in the 30 years I've known you, so don't give me that. Well, technically you blew them up, but I told you the cowboy was dead.
Yeah, so in some ways I should have checked it. We get the YouTube police onto us now,
Oh, yeah.
saying that, because we did this safe isolation, but we did, and it was a house that we hadn't done before, and we turned the power off as normal, didn't we? We did.
From what I remember, yeah.
We did turn the power off.
Long time ago.
But I know it's been a long time ago. But it did. It still had power, even though the lighting circuit was off. All the lighting circuits was off, and yeah, etc. So, right. Check. Make sure there's no exposed parts. Right, we got these seals to put in as well, which
I never use.
I've never used in my life because
it's
You
awkward to get them out.
You always have to go back and you destroy them when you're getting them out. So if anybody knows a good way of getting them out after.
Edge of a Stanley knife blade, corner. Simple as that.
It's very difficult without any light on the subject.
Yeah, they certainly don't teach you this at college, lying on your back in the mud with all the foliage, wiring up a socket. They certainly don't teach you that at all at college.
No. And how to wipe your feet when you come into somebody's house. And some of the houses that you do, is wipe your feet
on the way
out. Right, that is tight enough.
I tried dog messing the customs house on my very first day at work.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah, and I promptly then cut myself on carpet gripper.
Yeah.
And 38 years later, I've not learnt my lesson and still cut myself regular.
Right, now, see how well you know me.
You want the cleats?
No, see how well you know me now. I've just screwed this on. Okay, which way are the pin's going to be?
Vertical.
For me. Yep. And why is that?
Because you're anal.
Yep. Okay. Right. Oh, what the spack? Oh, it's a bug and it just got in my ear. Oh, right. I do need the cleats. 2 off, please. 2 washers as well. And if I borrow that, I'll just turn it round. Let's see what we got.
That doesn't need a cleat. That's big enough. That's
right. Okay. So let's get it. So I'll put that in. I know I'm a bit close, but as you can see, I help put the pins up. So if I ever go back to a job and the pins ain't up, I know they've been in there. I know it ain't scientific, but I used to be anal about it because of the dust getting in there, settling in, and if they're vertical, the dust can drop. But to be honest, it don't make no difference, and I couldn't care a toss anymore. That's off. I'll give the phone back to Steve. Right. Right.
It's my phone ringing. I can't answer because I'm filming.
Right. And just one more cleat. We're not going to laser this, are we?
I wouldn't.
I mean,
you could argue the toss whether you'd need metal ones there for in the event of a fire, but we're outdoors.
Steve,
and no one's going to trip over this.
They're not going to believe that, are they?
Considering the regs are now is that you use the metal ones everywhere, which is just ridiculous.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so we just got to tidy this up. We're going to put a bit of this gravel back over it, and then on my second visit, I'll just expose the cable again and put a bit of tape over the top. Like I said, we ain't got no tape with us at the moment. I'm still operating out of a car. Half a car. It's a Vauxhall Corsa. Flipping next thing. Oh my back. Right, I'm back. I'll balance the camera so I can actually see what I'm doing. How to get a quart into a point pot. I mean, a miracle. Miracle, I say, a miracle. Right. Well, that ain't gonna work, is it? Right. Let's get on to my mate and see if he's got a pushing one. If not, I'm gonna have to get one. Be doing that yet until I've got this in situ. Turn the camera around so I can have a bit of a rant. Right, the problem I've got, it's took me a bit longer than I thought. Very tight space. Down at the consumer unit, there's a Henley Block which I was going to come off. I can't actually get underneath it. I've tried with my mirror. I can just about see underneath it. It looks, I've got a let's start again. I've got a 100 amp supply. It's TNS, and they've got an Henley Block. Must have been put on when they changed the original board some time back. I'm not going to go on to the original board. I'm going to come straight off the incomer. So hence I'm going to come off the Henley Block. I've been struggling because I can't see what I'm doing. I've got flexi tails coming in there, 25mm flexi tails, because it's on 100 amp main fuse at the head, or so it says. It might be a 60 amp underneath, but at the head it definitely says it's 100 amp, so I've got to assume it's 100 amp because I ain't breaking the seals yet until I have to. Hence I've got 25mm tails. I've got a new consumer unit, a 4-way, just to power down to the garden. Right, I'm now going to do my R1, R2 at the socket, so I can do my dead tests. I'm going to have to leave the Henley Block, change the Henley Block, get Pablo in to cut the seals and reseal it, etc. So I should be making a phone call tonight for Pablo on the DNL. Right, I'm going to do my R1, R2. Right, I've zeroed my meter, so just bear with me. I'm just going to put that on there because that's where I'm going to be going to. Right, let's get this damn thing off. I've shorted line and neutral at the RCBOs. Right. Just doing the measurement. That's quite now. I thought I'd put the switch on. Have I put the switch on? Ah, right. I haven't pushed it in far enough. Right. Right, back again. Right, let's see what we got now. Right, 0.35. I hadn't zeroed my meter properly.
Yeah, so that's how I'm doing it. Right, it's all 1 or 2. I'll just check, double check, turn the switch off, brace the oil, and open circuit. Yeah, I did have. .35. I'll tidy all this lot up tomorrow.
Will you come back tomorrow? Eh?
Well, I'll have to see him, but that Henley Block's got to be changed. I'll have to get Pablo to do that there. Yeah. He's a good guy, this Pablo is.
Who?
Pablo from the DNO, he'll come and take your fuses out and reseal them.
I think he was alive too.
Yeah, he works for the DNO. Yeah.
You came to do that? Oh yeah.
Yeah, just get him to come down and does it. He does it. Within 4 hours he'll be down doing it.
Get rid of me.
Yeah.